Ah, what a beautiful morning for me to return to the Last Caretaker. I'm pretty sure nothing much will be happening today. And not use the hammer? How do I use this? It's a wrench. Nope, I cannot run past. Ah, this game funny. I do not need any more health. I'm pretty fine with this. We are back again to the Last Caretaker. Guys, it's been... Okay, who's gonna get that phone? I guess me. Hold on. 1 second here. It's better be.
I keep calling old numbers. They tell us not to. But silence feels worse than being wrong. Sorry if this bothers you. I'll hang up soon.
Well. Back to the Last Caretaker. Man, it's been so many months, guys. I had a big update when just reloading this game again, so hopefully there's been quite a few changes. So for those who don't know, the Last Caretaker, it's basically about me. I'm a cyborg of some kind. The humans are gone. Who knows where or why? Of course we know why. It's the nuclear bombs, guys. There's a lot of wars going on, in case you haven't been watching the news. Well, they're all gone. It's just me and I believe my duty is to bring them back. I have a goal there that I'm supposed to go to, and of course, you know, I haven't. I played this game for, I believe, 5 to 10 hours, and I just did the first mission, and after that I just went my own merry way. So I think this time I'm actually going to follow what I'm supposed to do and hopefully unlock quite a few things. So yeah, guys, I'm the last cyborg. I don't know if there's any others, but basically I have this ship. I have to power it either via the wind, solar, or anything that I can find. There's like batteries and stuff and material I can synthesize on every sort of island that I stop at. So okay, let's just get into it. I think I'm just gonna cast off. I don't think there's anything else for me to do around here, so let's get to piloting this boat. Alright, I'm anchored. I'm no longer anchored. I am still connected. Okay, I should... Yeah, I'm good to go here. Let me just grab these batteries. Okay, the sound has changed. It sounds very actiony. Like a Rush Hour 3 sound. I think something's coming my way, which means it's time for me to skedaddle. Let's go. Ignore the danger. They can't swim, surely. Okay, danger successfully ignored here, guys. I do not care whatever it is that was coming for me. Okay, I am safe. Yeah, so as I was saying, from what I remember the last time, the main issue I had was that I couldn't power my boat, or pretty much myself, well enough. Like the wind just wasn't enough. The millions of solar panels that I had weren't enough. So I had to rely on stopping at different sort of islands and scavenging for parts there. I'm hoping with this update it's not as bad as it was. So yeah, let's cast off and let's get to that navigation beacon 49. Navigation beacon 49. Alright guys, I fear I've done it again. So I had a indicator to come to this navigational beacon, but then I sort of scrolled to my right and I saw the Lazarus complex one. Upon gazing higher up on the screen on the top left, I see that it told me I should be going to this Lazarus complex. So we've done what we always do here, no fast traveling, and that's not listen to any maps rules or you know, we're very anti-establishment here. Oh no, I've been here before, guys. No, this is bad. This is no longer as cool as I thought it would be. I had this picture of jumping off my boat, feeling like I'm part of Rage Against the Machine and, you know, doing things my way, but this would just be lame. I've been there before, guys, so I'm gonna have to turn the ship around. And let's see, our fuel is good. I will make it, I believe. And all right, turn the ship around, let's go. I'll see you guys in a second. All right guys, I have absolutely had to stop this ship. Hold on, have I stopped here? Throttle on 0. Oh, there we go. There we go. I've had to absolutely stop. Don't mind the sharks. I've had to stop the ship here for the simple reason is that it's turning on and off, and my very good guess is that I'm gonna start the ship before I start monologuing, because these sharks are getting awfully close. Here we go. Let's get out of here. No, leave me alone. All right, I will monologue as we go here. Number 1, all of our resources are in a terrible state. I'm holding, I think, 2 metric tons of things, and worse than that, in the bottom of the ship where we do our recycling is 100 metric tons of stuff. So we have to definitely organize here. It just doesn't make sense, because once we've organized, we can kind of figure out what's wrong with the ship and take it from there. I also have quite a few skills that I have yet to unlock, and the most important would be to avoid that bionic killer whale in front of us. But second to that would be to unlock some sort of storage. You know, if I could get storage boxes and hopefully name them, I could do a pretty good job at organizing myself and taking it from there. Okay, so I think we've run out of power. Okay, so we're gonna ignore the killer whale to our left. What is that floating? Could I make this? Yes, I can. Jump. Here we go. We're diving. It's a mattress. I'm grabbing it. Swimming back. Okay, the killer whale does not care. So that diving thing is new for me, guys. Can we actually go lower into the water these days? When I last played this, that was a total impossibility. It was in fact very scary to dive in this game. Okay, so I can't I can't climb up here whilst holding this mattress. Yes, I can. Yes. No, I can't. I cannot climb up here while holding this mattress. Okay, I'm getting out of the water. And I shot it for no reason. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. Here's all that stuff. Here's what I have. Let's get it all organized. So first thing I want to do is I have 3 skill points. Let's have a look. So this is one small storage container. That's great. Do we have a middle-sized one that I could unlock? Here we go. No, that's a... Okay, what looks like this? That is not... There we go. Storite. Medium storage. Perfect. We will save the other 2 skill points until I figured out. Permanently stored in your vault. Alright. Okay, let's create the one. Here we go. 3 alloy frame. Okay, that requires plastic. Alright, so let's have a look. What is this? Polyurethane. And this is glass. Okay, plastic is... Plastic is not what we have. Oh no. Where did that bed go? Wait, no, I'm not diving down there. I do not know what's down there. And I'm running out of... If I can just grab this wire... Alright, so we will have to stop somewhere to be able to... Can I recycle this? Yes, I can. So this has all been strategic, guys. Whilst I'm doing all this, I'm hoping that the ships has been charging up. Because I'm assuming it's a power issue. I'm pretty sure I have enough fuel. So that can't be it. But again, I don't have batteries for this ship, so when I say it's a power issue, I'm honestly hoping that the sun is out and the wind is stronger. At least enough for me to make it to the complex. Okay, so what's kind of angering me here is that I can see these resources in the water. Hold the phone. Oh no, now I'm... What is that? What is this floating in the ocean? This better not be a mine. Open? Yes. The power of curiosity. Take it all. Curiosity did not kill the cat. In fact, it powered it. I've got a lot of batteries going for me right now. Do I have life? Yes, I do. No sharks under me. That's it. Alright, good man. Why is there a wire? Okay, never mind. Drop all these. Drop. How do I... Totally worth it right there. Not a good place to drop everything, I will admit. Would have been better to drop it at least inside. Wait, another box, guys. I don't know why I'm so brave. I think it's just I have to survive. I literally have no choice. Can I not throw this? I kinda can. Alright. Kobe? Nope. One more. It's gonna float back. Here we go. So if I can get on the ladder. Okay, I'm on the ladder. Grab this. No, I let go. It's too far. Please. I just need plastic. Where did it go? It's gone. Okay, it's gone. No, here it is. If this can smelt into plastic. Yes. This I can carry. Alright, guys. This is how you survive out in the ocean. That was smooth on all accounts. Oh, it's just one. Do I have... No. Okay, I'm not jumping in to any more oceans. I'm going to the Lazarus complex and hoping that I can find plastic in there. That was risky. Risked it for the biscuit, hoping that I would get at least 2 plastics to get me the storage container going. And all that will tell me is that I have 0 plastic and 100 tons of copper basically. But at least it would all be in a, you know, nicely organized way, which is exactly what we want. Alright, so the Lazarus complex is but 800 meters away. And that sounds like I have no fuel. Lovely. So I do believe I in fact have a way to make fuel. So I had this contraption here. It's my diesel refinery. And you basically throw in whatever it'll tell you to throw in, the bio waste. And this bio waste you get from the enemies we were running away from in the night. So it's not always a good idea to run away from those guys, because if you can kill them all, you can get quite a bit of fuel, as I have right now. Alright, so we are now only about 500 meters away. At this point, if the ship doesn't make it, I believe I could swim it, guys. I believe I could make...
We found it. The Lazarus complex. Its halls lie dormant, waiting for you to bring it back to life.
Alright, so the Lazarus complex is here. What is not clear is where the entrance is. I'm assuming I just have to dock sort of parallel to that giant open door. Yeah, that can't be the entrance, can it? Okay, let's just slow this down. Full turn. Here we go. Perfect. Into reverse here. There we go. Perfect. So now I need to figure out the mooring line. Okay, no. I'm trying too hard. Where's the mooring line? Just jump. Here's the cable. No, what happened? Which cable is this? Drop. Okay, here's another one. There we go. Perfect. worked out exactly the way I had thought it would. Alright, so before we jump into the Lazarus complex here, let's charge ourselves up. As conventional airline travelers taught us, you first take care of yourself and then your kids and wife. Let's have a look here. Okay, so something is blinking, and that is my ship. That having no power, it makes quite a fuss. So I believe number 6 turns on my torch. Alright, so the elevator is definitely not coming. There must be a ladder here. Oh. What's that sound? Hello? Okay, that was kind of eerie. I heard, you know, this is not good. I am holding a weapon. Ah, there we go. So this is where we want to go. Kind of wondering to myself, okay, we don't need... Oh, hold on. I think we need a battery just to charge ourselves up and this weapon that I'm holding. Loots. Can I... Here we go. Okay, so I can't loot this. Fabricate cable. Okay, I can just take these batteries that I don't ever remember working for me. But let's hope that just because I'm YOLOing it this time, that they will work. Okay, this gap. Oh no, I have to make the jump. Okay. I knew I'd make it. It was the first thing I thought of doing. Okay, so here, the best thing to do here is to go into hammer mode and not use the hammer. How do I use this? It's a wrench. Is that why it's not working? I called it the wrong thing. Hello? Wrench? No, I don't want to build. I do not want to be building right now. Okay, here's some elevation. Elevation was a terrible idea. 5 Q. Why is this going so terribly? 2. Yeah, that went terribly, guys. Hold on. Yeah, that went horribly. And I'm not completely sure why. Because I thought you're supposed to use... Hold on, number 5 is range. And then what? Oh, C. Ah, there we go. Man, and I had like practiced that in my mind. And it worked. It just went really bad. Okay, great. Alright, so now we're here. Why are we here again? Is perhaps the more important question. Is there a trapdoor? Why? Okay, so I think maybe I climb up here. Here. Okay, so once I figure things out, these things are gonna come out for sure. And try and mess up my plans. So perhaps the smart thing to do is just to keep going. Okay. Yeah, these open up. Awesome. Crouch, and I think we're in. Okay. G. Grab. Okay.
The hall is offline. We can't access the Hall of Humanity unless you find the main power. It should be on the roof.
Okay, restore power to gain entry into the Hall of Humanity. Yeah, those look like 100 enemies down there. Is that not the first most important thing? Okay, that's water. Okay, so I think I can silently jump down, not alert any of the blobs right there. Okay, so the Hall of Humanity. Okay, so I need to get to the top. And so part of what you're supposed to do is basically grab every resource you can and not smelt, but throw it into the recycler, and then from there grab more important. I mean, they break down into more important things, but I'm not gonna do that until we've got power coming into this place and the lights are on. And that's got nothing to do with me being scared here, guys. This is more strategic play. And you'll just have to take my word on that. Let's have a look here. It is quiet. Oh, yeah, that is an absolute torrential downpour of enemies. Okay. That we can just ignore. Yeah, this music is not helping at all. It's like dubstep when you don't want to hear dubstep. Yeah, not helping, game. Not helping at all. Okay, I might have been too... Yeah, it's probably down here that I have to go. No, okay. There we go. Yeah, that looks far. That looks very far. And it looks like I have no choice. Can I just run past this? Can I just... Nope, I cannot run past it. Yeah, that's not good. I'm on 3 health. Physique, fuel. What is this? Nutrients. A nutrients harmonize the body's internal. Q drop right mouse button. If it's nutritious, why can I not eat it? High fat. Consumable large battery. Yeah, that's battery stuff. Where's the health? Big red cross. Let's have a look here. That's a grenade. That's high fat. No, I can't go all the way back to the ship. Oh no, guys. I will have to make it. No. How do I... Okay, so now to charge up my weapon, I'll have to just drop this. No, I do not want to drop these. Do I not have bigger batteries? Pretty sure I took some. Odd. Okay, so I'll have to come across a bigger battery somewhere, and then I'll be able to quite easily charge up my weapon. So the situation right now is I have 3 health, no ammo in my weapon, and no way of fixing any of those 2 things. So it's yeah, it's quite bad. Very bad, some would say. And before I open that door, let's just check that there's no enemies. Usually in this game, when you open a door, you can be quite sure that there will be bad guys. So let's just try this ladder. I want to see where it goes. Sometimes it's like a shortcut to the entrance. So that would be nice, because then if I get to the ship, I can quite quickly and easily charge myself up health wise and weapon wise. So let's have a look here. Yeah, so this does lead to water, but not without... Not without alerting a couple hundred enemies. Yeah, the music's changed too. That's not good. It's still evening. Ooh, yeah, you know what? Let's just carry on with the adventure. What? I don't need more health. This game funny. I do not need any more health. I'm pretty fine with this. Let us forget about re-energizing ourselves here. Okay, so here's my thoughts. We carry on. We get to the very top, right? Either we fix or we ignore exactly what's going on and just jump off the very top of this building through to the water and charge up everything that I need to charge. Oh no, this isn't a straight jump. Is there an icon for my ship? No, how do I know which way? Okay, I'll have to get to the top so that I can at least see where the ship is. Because I don't wanna jump and find that the ship is far away and have to. No, what is that? Please, no. I don't. No. I don't want to jump too far from the ship here. Gosh, guys, my heart is pounding. Okay, hold on. How do I carefully... Okay, I need to get up here. Which means... Okay, I start here. Okay, what's this? Okay, it's just... This one's dead. This is a dead enemy. Okay, cool. Alright, so I start here. Okay, do I have to take the teddy bear? Yes. Alright. Hold on. Okay, that's just... It's just a notification telling me I'm doing well. Alright, alright. That's fine. Please don't let it be an enemy. It sounds like... Ooh. Yeah, yep. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. We're not going up this way. We are gonna rather... This is what we're gonna do here, guys. Alright, so we have no choice. There are bad people up there.